Okay, so this is a very quick video covering a couple of topics. The first one is how to back up your controller bindings file for Elite Dangerous. This is the file which contains keyboard mappings, controller mappings for the game. And it's a good idea to have this backup because it's not uncommon for certain mappings to go missing, especially when there's been a major update to the game, which is going to be happening in the next couple of days with Odyssey. So the first thing you need to do is open up File Explorer. This will bring you a window similar to this. You want to make sure that you're displaying all hidden files. So click on View and just make sure that the file names extension and hidden files checkboxes are ticked. Now you need to go to the location of the bindings file. Now this may be different if you purchase the game from Steam. I bought the game directly from the Frontier store. So you go to C, Users, you'll see at least two folders, default and public. There should be another folder here. That will be your user folder. So I go to that folder, I then go to App Data. Once inside App Data, you go to Local. Now in here you'll notice two folders called Frontier Developments. One has an underscore, one doesn't have an underscore. The one with the underscore is the installation directory for Elite Dangerous. Okay, so this is all the files that are used to run Elite Dangerous. What you need to do is go to the Frontier Developments folder, Elite Dangerous, Options, Bindings. I'll just delete that one. Okay. And what you have here, whenever you create a customized controller mapping for Elite Dangerous, it creates a custom .3.0 binds. I believe for Odyssey it will be custom 4.0, but it's that binds file that you need to back up. There's already a backup here. I believe that was taken when I installed the HOTAS or Game Glass. Anyway, all you need to do is look for your .binds file, highlight it, press Ctrl C, then Ctrl V, and it will create an underscore copy.binds. You need to rename this, take out the .copy and rename the .binds extension to .binds hyphen, and I'm putting today's date. Click elsewhere on the screen. You'll get a message saying if you change the file extension, don't worry about that, click on yes. And that's your binds file backed up. It won't interfere with the game because you've changed the file extension. The original one still exists. Okay. Next, how to change the profile for your X52 configuration so that when you load it up, it appears on the screen of your throttle controller on the controller itself. Now you'll notice when you've got the controller plugged in, you have an X52 icon here. If you right hand click on this, it will show you what profiles you have available to yourself. So I've got Commander BZ Smith, and that is what appears on the screen of my controller when I load it up. And you load it up by right clicking that icon and clicking on the profile name. And if you check on the screen now, it should have that file name there, and also that icon should be green. So if I clear that, the profile goes away and it no longer says no profile on the stick. But what you want to do is change the name to make it something more meaningful. So launch the X52 Professional application. Click on Programming and it will say Loaded Profile Untitled. So what you need to do is click on the little yellow folder, open, and you should see whatever profiles you've set up. Single click the profile, press Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste, and it creates a copy. What you need to change is everything up to the .pro. Do not remove the .pro, otherwise the profile won't load or won't display properly. So I'm going to change this now to Huzzah. Click on the grey space or the empty space, and you've now got two profiles, Huzzah and BZ Smith 1. Huzzah is essentially a copy of BZ Smith 1. Now I need to open this up. I click on open, and just to make sure that it has actually opened, if you change the view to grid view, you'll see it there. Now what you want to do is click on the little icon there which is for profile, and that will load it to your stick. And you should notice on your stick now, on the throttle, it should say Commander, in my case Commander Huzzah. If I then close this window down and go back to this screen, lo and behold, the X52 Professional icon is now green. If I right click on that, I've now got two profiles I can use, Commander Huzzah and Commander BZ Smith. I'm now going to select Commander BZ Smith. If you look at your throttle now, it will have changed, mine's changed the name to BZ Smith. Now, when you reboot your machine, or if the controller's not plugged in, this icon, well, if the controller's not plugged in, this icon doesn't appear. But when you do plug it in, it will appear grey, like that, or not checked. You need to have it lit up green in order for the profile to be active. That really is all there is to it. Any questions, give us a shout.